Greetings and welcome back to the channel. I today want to divert into something different. There's a brother that I subscribe to his channel from a long time. I'm sure he's got like 1.25 million subscriber. The brother is called WODE Maya. I am one of the subscriber, his fans, or either called subscriber, from the time he was in China. Leaving China, he came back. The story is deep, so I think when you have time, or if you have time, you should watch WODE Maya life story. Also, I will try and put it in a description box. And if I can't put it in the description box, I'll put the name on the screen. That's so you can go and watch. About 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I see a few things come up online. WODE Maya channel has been hacked. Now I hear these type of things before happen to people, but I suspect they have a reason to hack the brother channel, because this brother is a brother now who is trying to shine a positive light on Africa. Because what happened over the years is most people who do videos about Africa is always negative.
Wow, we back. The annoying village boy is back on YouTube. I don't know what to say, because what happened to me can happen to anyone else. Listen, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for the love and support. Listen, I saw your messages and I felt like, hey Maya, calm down. It is well. Because everyone out there was rooting for me to get this channel back. Even my YouTube strategic partners were all worried that, hey Maya, we're going to try all we can to get this channel back. A big shout out to my strategic partner.
These negative videos them do about Africa and starving and hungry, and they always show the bad side. But this brother is now going around to different African countries. He's from Ghana, but he go around to different African countries and show the good side and show prosperity and interviews entrepreneur, people doing good in a business, and even other things, cultural richness and whole heap of things. So about some time ago, he's been trying to interview the president about a borderless Africa, how one can move from country to country with all these restrictions, bribery, and how you have to pay off different border forces or border people. Yeah, so I decided to put this video together to address and suggest. Now, big up WODE Maya wherever he is. I just learned that his channel has been reinstated. Give thanks for that. So on the topic of borderless Africa, personally, I don't think that is possible. But I have a suggestion. Well, before you change the channel and go to something else, listen to my suggestion. Because a lot of people would say, oh, he's gonna talk negative or that. No, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to give a more realistic and a more practical and a more doable approach to the African question. You see, Africa is vast and about 54 or 52 different states. If you count 54 different states, between 52 and 54 if you count Morocco and others. So this is what I suggest, and I would like you to make a suggestion in the comment box so that we can have a discussion about this thing. This is what I suggest. I suggest we break. This is just a suggestion, and this is just my opinion. I suggest instead I ask for the whole continent to become one, because in my opinion it's not doable. I suggest we break it up into 5 pieces, and these 5 pieces or 5 country is east, west, north, south, and central. So that's 5: east, west, north, south, and central. So therefore you would have, instead of 54 or 52 different countries, you have 5. East Africa is the most doable because they already have system in place. I've been to Uganda a couple times, and I know that you can use the same visa to go to Kenya and the same visa to go to Tanzania. So that is that process is already in act. So I know it can be done. So now what you could do is move that process to the Western region and say all Western country, African countries who want to join up to this system can also do. And you have the blueprint already from East Africa, even though they have work to do on that. Same thing with the southern region of Africa. It can be done. And if you go up to the north, because 90% of the people in the north, or 90% of the countries in the north, is already Islamized or Muslim. So all they have to do is come up with similar agreement in terms of borderless movement of people and goods. So I have a list here that I would like to suggest. I know countries is gonna be left out, so I'm just gonna put suggest what I have on the list, and you can also suggest who could be added to where in the description box. Thank you. So I have here in the east, you got Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, South Sudan, Democratic Republic of the Congo, or even Rwanda. That could be added to it. So you have that's the eastern region. Those are countries that can go together. They already start the process. Now let's go to the west. Ghana. In the west you have Ghana, Gambia, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, and Togo, and Benin. Right. So that's those are the Western African countries that also can come together. In the north you have Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, and Libya. So those could come together and make one. And this is just my suggestion. Please go with me. In the south, you have South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, Zimbabwe. Those could go together. So this is just my suggestion. Central, you have Chad, Niger, Sudan, and Central African Republic. So that's my suggestion. Anybody who want to suggest another list, put it in the description box so that we can have a look. There's a sister that used to be the African ambassador from the AU to the US. Dr. Sister Chiombori Kwa. I would advise you listen to Dr. Chiombori Kwa, some of our videos, and see and hear what Chiombori Kwa have to say about the unification of Africa. I also listen to a lot of different people talk about the issues Africa is having over the years. But I would like to see some of these people who is collecting and have different ideas should try and reach out and work together, because it's like the two big finger far away from each other. saying similar things but not working together. And Marcus Garvey always said this is our problem as a people. The moment we can come together as a collective, that's the time we can do better. A string of one strand is easy to break, but a 5-strand string can never be broken. This, I don't know where I get that from, or which quote. I know probably somebody quote, but I got it from somewhere, and I thought it makes sense here. Also, the Caribbean. I've been doing a little research on the Caribbean. I said the Eastern Caribbean. Is already taken, in my opinion. Apart from Barbados, all those Eastern Caribbean islands is gone. But it would be nice to come together as one EC. I know they already spend Eastern Caribbean money, but that's Eastern Caribbean dollar. But that's got the Queen on it. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Eventually, they're gonna have to change that. And I've been looking at the region where Jamaica is, where you have Jamaica, Cuba, and Haiti. Forget the Dominica Republic, they're already gone. We can't save those ones. So we have Jamaica, Cuba, and Haiti. I don't know about Jamaica, where I'm from, because I don't hear our government speaking in a no way and no form in terms of coming together and become strong. But Cuba and Haiti could come together, even though one speaks Spanish and one speaks French. It sometimes puzzles me how these things happen, and in the 21st century we're still doing the same thing. I think we should change the curriculum in the schools. That's number one. I also think we should have a international melanated language, like how the Chinese have them Mandarin or whatever it is, and other people have their own language. I think in Africa, I think Swahili could work, or other whichever other language, but we must have a common language to communicate, even though you have your vernacular, or what you call your mother tongue. So you have a common language to communicate. Like what I say, Ethiopia did. Ethiopia have the Amharic. So even though different tribes have their own language, but each citizen should also learn Amharic. Something like that could work, Amharic is also a powerful language where, if you think Swahili is not African enough, then we could use Amharic or others. Also, make suggestion in the box. As I said, this is me bringing up a topic where we could make suggestion and interact on ways forward. Now, I know I'm not an influential person, and we're not an influential person, but WODE MAYA is, and that's why they target him. So I think you should go and check out WODE MAYA's channel. If I can't put the link in the description box, I'll put the name of the channel somewhere up there, so that you can go and check out WODE MAYA. Subscribe to his channel if you're not yet a subscriber, and make suggestion. Also, if you're watching this long, I think you should also subscribe to this channel, if it's anything beneficial, and remember to like the video and make a comment. Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a great day.